Alright, going across the seas to Royal Dornoch, ranked number 4 in the world according to someone. If you haven't seen the channel before, we're playing GSPRO Golf Simulator on an old Windows PC. We have Garmin Approach R10 launch monitor on an iPhone. We pick tees in the 6000s, and we play shots only edits here for the most part. We also like to look at the updates for GSPRO, the courses, comment on certainly the lighting for this course is kind of awful. Probably something that I need to fix. Anyway, decent little pop-up drive over to the right side, and then fire in a good birdie shot for the first hole of the day. Nothing to complain about there. A face open slice-o-rama, of course ending up short and in a bunker. That's why the bunker is right there. I am watching Formula 1 on Netflix, by the way. Free plug for that show. It's amazing. We saved the par with a decent chip out of the bunker, and really with the bunker shots you just have to anticipate that it's only going to be like 70% of the speed, so it takes your ball speed down 70% the second you hit it out of the bunker or the rough, and the rough is graded on a angle of launch. So the higher you launch it, the less it takes out of the deep rough. So if you're able to hit your 8-iron 225 or 230 like Bryson, then you really get an advantage in this game. We come up short on the right side, and we have to save... almost make the birdie from the rough, but save par. And we're off to hole number 4. Decent little drive, little spinner over to the right side. Tip, if you've ever watched my videos and you see me touch the driver, it means that I hit it off the top of the driver. If I'm rubbing the face off, it's because I'm ashamed of where I just made contact. This happens to me all the time in this game. About 4 inches outside of the circle to get another birdie, but we'll settle for the par and move on to the next hole. A decent little fling over to the left side. And a face closed kind of half swing that ends up short and left. We go to the next hole, and this one is a face open slicer that at least carries the bunker that's there for that. And we're in the rough testing our GSPRO chipping skills, which have been suspect of late. And we get lucky and stay inside the little circle, and we remain 1 under through 7. Drive up the right side of the fairway. Safe and sound. Long way to go on a par 4, though. I didn't quite... 460 is a long way for me. So I'm hitting a 3-wood up there, and a pretty good shot for the 3-wood sticks into the 2-putt zone, and we get another automatic par from that. Here we pull across a drive. We have plenty of room out there here at Royal Dornoch, which is clearly a links course on the ocean somewhere. If you know, comment below. If you've played there, comment below. Let the people at GSPRO know if the course looks how you imagine it to look. Looked like good contact there, and just drew left of the birdie line. If you see me messing with my arm, it's because I'm extremely bothered by some tendonitis in my elbow. Probably from playing golf in here all the time on this artificial turf. It comes and goes, and usually if I just keep swinging, then the muscle there, whatever that's hurting, just gets stretched out some more and ends up going away. So We are advancing the ball on a par 5. I was trying to hit the 100 number. We are 99 in. Let's see if we can do it. And we can, right next to the hole for a birdie. And we are -2 through 9. Feeling pretty good about ourselves. 151. There's going to be a 8-iron or 7-iron today. And comes up short. That's probably the 8. But we get the automatic par and move on to the next hole. Pretty smooth driver swing there. You can see club path was 0. We just had the face closed a little bit. And then you can look down at angle of attack. I'm trying to get that positive. It was at 1. 206 remaining on a par 4. And I thought I had this in the automatic putt zone for a second, but it comes up just a little short. And we move on to see if we can chip it into the 1 putt zone. And if it holds on, we save par there at 11, remaining at -2. Reminder, you can always look on the right side for the stats. I'm not afraid of the stats. I'm working on them, trying to get ball speed up, trying to get driver launch angle positive. That one, obviously, -5 is just crazy. I'm going to spin the ball way too much. 1.9 down with a 3-wood is more along the lines of what needs to happen, and you can see that went farther than the driver. So the game really takes all the metrics and it's just doing math. So if you can increase ball speed and you can decrease launch angle and you can decrease the club path left or right to extreme, then you get better numbers. So we're still at -2 here. Have a chance for a birdie here, but it just stops dead before it goes rolling into that circle, and we get the automatic par. All the way to 14, still at -2. I love the links courses in GSPRO. I play a lot of them because they are open. You don't get stuck behind trees if you're in the rough, etc., which is a little more friendly for sims. Because you never really know. You can look at tree branches in real life and understand the depth and where they are and if you can go under it or over it. But in a sim, it's kind of hard to tell. So here we overcook the chip up onto the green. Can't save par. Go for a bogey on 14. Moving on to 15. And we don't carry this little mound thing. Because again, 6 down with a driver is just unacceptable, even if the path and face were pretty good. But we still have 94 left. We're on this little mound. We're way up in the air, so we hit it a little harder. And does it stay? No. We got a chip. Curves around the hole, saves par, -1. Couple holes left. When I get to this point, I start actually getting nervous, and I just want to finish the holes with like par, and just feel great about it, and go to bed and make the video the next day and relive a good video. But oftentimes I get actually nervous and do something like this, leave it woefully short, and have an automatic 3-putt bogey. Next hole, managed to drive it pretty good. 2 down, we're a little closer. Get this crazy roll to the right, 178 up the hill. I'm swinging way across my body here. This one manages to straighten out, but again comes up really short, automatic 3-putt. And we bogey. We're all of a sudden at +1, and we're having a meltdown. There I'm looking at my driver, so I must have hit it on the top. And 200 yards, pretty weak. 3-wood trying to bail me out, 235. You can see the ball speed on the 3-wood was higher. But guess what? Outside the 2-putt circle, another automatic 3-putt bogey. And we go 4 bogeys in the last 5 holes. Really destroying a really fun round at Royal Dornoch. Like and subscribe. Make sure to follow the channel for more.